Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for you. This morning I wanted to take a look at another thing about applications in VA Smalltalk, and that is, how do you reorganize things? Let's say you've got a class that you defined in one application and you decide it really belongs in a different one. Well, you can move things, but there are a couple of things you have to keep in mind. First off, let's have a look at my application 1, my application 2, and my application 3. What I've got here is I've got a class called counter defined in this app. In this one, I've extended it. And in this one, I've got a different class entirely. So you see I've got a very simple setup here. Now, if I select this class in application 1, notice that move on this menu is disabled. You might wonder, well, why is that? Well, the reason for that's simple. If I want to be able to move things, what I have to do is I have to create another edition here. So I have to create a new edition of this guy. And of course, for the applications that I want to be able to move things to, I need to create new editions of those as well. So first I have to open things up. Once things are released, they're kind of closed off, so I need to open them up for new development. Now at this point, I come over here, I want to take counter, and I'll say I want to move it. Well, what I want to do is I want to say move, and it's going to show me that I can move it to my application 3. That's the only other open one that's available. Now, why can't I move it to my application 2? Well, it's because in my application 2, I've extended this class. So I can't move a class into an application which has an extension for that class. I can do it the other way around. I could go here and say I want to move this guy all the way into application 1, or I could go to application 3 and take this class and I can move it to either my application 1 or 2. So you see the way this works. So I can move things around easily, and just to show you how this works, let's take application 2, let's move this guy completely out of here into my application 1. The way that now functions is my application 2 is now basically empty. My application 1 now has the full implementation of counter, and you see the new method here. It's been moved over. So that's how this all functions, and that's really what you have to do. You can't move a fully defined class from an application into one that extends that class, and you can't do any moving at all except to applications that are open editions. So if they're all completely released, you can't do anything until you open them back up. And that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.